Hello, my name is Jackie Kirkup. This is Spotlight on Souris. Today is Thursday, October the 24th of 2024. I have with me Heather Williams, who is here representing the Souris Arts Council. So welcome, Heather.
Thank you, Jackie.
Always a pleasure to have you. You're a busy lady here in our community.
Yes,
and,
yes.
This Arts Council is also a very busy
It is.
group. So
Yes. We've managed to get back into the swing of things after that lovely COVID. And so we are offering our 5 show series this year.
okay.
And so we've had the first one, as you know, last Thursday. It was A.R. Cash who did a tribute to Johnny Cash.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, at the Legion, and we had a good crowd, and everybody really enjoyed the music.
Oh, I bet.
He was very good.
Yeah.
And so our next performance, and that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, is called Prairie Sons, and they're sponsored by Prairie Debut, and they bring us a classical set of music.
Okay.
And so this will be a cello and piano
Oh my.
duo of 2 fellows. The one fellow originates from Winnipeg, the other from Edmonton, and of course they're kind of all over the world now, being very experienced. And but anyways, it's going to be at the Avalon Theatre on
Okay.
Tuesday, November the 19th
Okay.
at 7:30.
Okay.
So
So if someone wanted to come to this event, can they just come and buy tickets at the door, or would you prefer
Likely.
them to
yes,
be purchased ahead of time?
there's tickets available at PharmaSave and also by phoning Sharon Dunn.
Okay.
And so, yes, it always works better, you know, we always
Oh.
hope for a full house.
Well, for
so-
sure, and planning wise too, it's always nice to have
Yes.
a good idea of what
It
we
is.
might expect in the
Yeah.
crowd. So for an adult to attend, what would?
It's $30.
$30, okay.
Yes, yeah, and students are 20.
Okay,
Yeah.
very
And-
reasonable.
Yes, I hope so, and, you know, it's costing more all the time for the performers themselves and everything else that goes with it.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, the costs have gone up.
I know your group often have to do extra things for these performers.
Yes,
Sometimes it's you need to feed them a meal or put them
Yes.
up at a hotel for the evening.
that's quite often the case,
Mhm.
yeah. Yes, and so, and we're lucky that we partner with the Avalon Theatre, and that makes it much more affordable. And it's such a lovely venue too, you know.
Isn't it? And I
Yes.
know both yourselves and the theater have certainly been investing money into the theater over the years
Yes.
for the
Mhm.
upgrades. There's like
Yeah.
been new seating in there for quite some time.
Yes.
The stage has been, you know,
Expanded,
expanded. I know you've worked on some dressing rooms.
yeah. There's
and-
lovely dressing rooms in the back. We bought big, huge curtains to cover the movie screen.
Oh, okay.
So that was, we're lucky as an arts council, we can apply for a number of grants.
Mm.
And sometimes they're matching grants, and sometimes they're full grants.
Right.
But anyway, that works. Also coming up, Brenda Weeb and I go tomorrow to showcase in Brandon this year. And this is where, it's like our convention, and this is where we see acts that are willing to travel for next year.
Oh, already you're
Oh,
picking
yeah,
that out.
oh,
Oh my
yes.
goodness.
Yeah, so we see 25 performers. They will be showcasing at the Westman Centennial Auditorium. Friday is 4 to 6:30, Saturday is 1 to 3:30, and 7 till 9:30. And it's open and free to the public.
Oh, is it really?
It
Well,
is.
isn't that something?
And they usually do about a 15-minute segment, and then they sort of talk with the different arts councils to see what's requested of them,
Okay.
you know, what they need for, with a particular piano and that kind of thing. So, anyway, it's a very, and then besides that, during the day, Brenda and I'll be going to all the workshops, and it's a learning session.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yes, and so, yes, it helps us with what we do.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I know it's how nice of it to be in Brandon.
Oh, yes.
I know you've had to travel to Winnipeg and maybe
Yeah.
further in
Yes.
Manitoba to go to this particular event, and yeah, how
Exactly.
nice to have it in your own
It is,
back door.
yes.
Do you find sometimes that you do work with some other arts councils in our area to say get a certain, act and kind of get them on a
Yes, on a tour.
on a tour? Yes,
Yes.
that's the word.
Our sort of parent group, you might call it, is the Manitoba Arts Network. And
Okay.
they are the ones that arrange these tours.
Okay.
And that's why, this year we have, we have our Manitoba Theatre Center show in March, another group coming in April, but the one coming in May, we never have one in May, but she's on tour.
Okay,
She's, and so you just have to go with when the tour is.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be too, you can be selective, but not too
Exactly.
selective, right?
And by doing it with a tour, it does help with the cost,
Oh, I would
especially
imagine,
if they come out of province.
yes.
Yeah.
How many board members do you have?
We've got about 9 board
Okay.
members, so we're always interested.
Looking, yeah, I know you do have another number of people that will pitch in if there was
Oh, they do.
baking to be had or something like
Yes.
that, decorations, those kinds of things, if you
Exactly.
were wanting to do things like
Yeah.
that, so.
No, we're very lucky to have that, and we're very, very lucky to have the sponsorship too, both from our businesses and from the municipality itself.
Okay.
They've always been very good in supporting us, and we do bring business to,
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
I know it's just not the service people, the locals coming to
Yeah.
your shows. I've often running into people that I know from other communities, whether it be Killarney or people
yes,
from Brandon may have come out, so yeah,
exactly.
that brings, they may come for supper or need to
Yeah.
fill up their gas
Mhm.
tank.
Exactly. Well, we had to laugh, the one fellow we had last year, Jake Vedeland, he was into antiques. So boy, did he have a heyday with Nojo's Place and also Timeless Treasures.
Oh my goodness, yes,
Yes,
he would have.
He would have. They kept telling him they only had a van that they had the equipment in, they couldn't take everything he wanted, but
Oh,
anyway.
I know
so-
you ladies always do a great job of showcasing Souris and always
Yes.
make sure they get that famous swinging bridge
Yes,
picture, which is fun, and it's
It
nice to
is.
see their social media afterwards and
exactly,
say,
yeah.
oh yeah, they were in Souris.
And, with the lovely hotel and all the restaurants we have, because we do feed them a supper.
Right,
And if they stay over, the next day, then,
Yeah.
so,
oh,
yeah,
that's
we're
nice.
very lucky to have the
Gracious.
community we have.
Yeah, gracious hostess. So just remind us
Okay.
again when
So-
Prairie Sons is coming.
It's on Tuesday, November the 19th at 7:30 at the
Okay.
Avalon. And it's a cello piano duet, and the tickets are $30 for adults.
Okay, excellent. Well, I hope to be able to come, and it'd be great to see many of you out there to come to the show. So a
Good.
pleasure to have you here, Heather.
Good, thank you, Jackie.
This has been Spotlight on Souris for Thursday, October the 24th of 2024.